5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heyo, nerds. Welcome back to podcast number 28. My name's Dan. Over here in the hood is Schubert.
What's up, nerds? In a literal hood. I'm not physically in the hood.
There's no hoods in Indiana or Illinois. Where are you?
Oh,
Illinois?
there's plenty of hoods, but I'm not in one currently. So
Okay. Well,
there's one not too far away. So downtown South Bend does not seem like a nice place.
so you're outside of that then.
Yeah, just outside. I'm over by Notre Dame, the nice side.
That's right. You're still over there. Okay. Okay. You know, we talked about this. You're gonna be in Illinois for a while now.
Indiana,
Lisa,
yeah. Yes.
Indiana, whatever. Same things. You found some good restaurants, some go-to, some bars.
Nah, just
Good
been doing
drinking
the
spots?
normals. Nothing exciting. I'm kind of just working and sleeping and playing with Legos, playing video games.
What do you do to eat? You don't go to like the local restaurants?
I just told you, I'm hitting all my regular spots. You know, Chili's, Hooters,
Okay.
the Golden Corral, Outback.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of
Getting
Portillo's while I'm out here.
What is it?
Portillo's?
Any good?
Oh, it's good stuff. It's like a Chicago restaurant, sort of regional chain. Got hot dogs, Italian beef.
Okay. You're a chain guy, so
Yeah, nonstop chains. And this is the only area that really has them. So I take advantage. There's one in Orlando. So I've been to that one.
all right, that's good. I feel like chains you're safest when it comes to like cleanliness. I'm the same way. You hit like a local dive bar. It might be cool to have a drink there, as long as the lines aren't all.
You don't know what
grimy.
you're getting into, though.
Exactly. You might be going home with something you don't want.
I like it. I'd like to try them, but like you're hit or miss. If you go and have a bad meal, you're just in a bad mood for the rest of the night.
Right.
I go to the Outback. I know what I'm getting.
Other than maybe naked chicks running inside and throwing beer bottles everywhere.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. But I'd like to see that. I don't know.
Outback might be a rowdy place nowadays.
You'll see. That might have set the trend. That one drunken asshole of the week.
Okay. How are the Legos going?
They're good. I'm looking at it right now. I just boxed them up. I got to mail them home tomorrow. They're taking up a lot of space. This box, it's going to cost me quite a bit to send home, I think.
Now, obviously, I mean, you sent pictures. You should probably post these on Instagram.
Yeah, I keep saying I will, but I keep forgetting to. I did one. I just finished another one the other day. Took me about 4 or 5 days to finish. That was a lot.
Yeah, you're getting into the extreme stuff now.
Yeah, It was the Fast and the Furious car. So that was pretty cool.
All right. So it's at least keeping you entertained. I highly suggest putting those on Instagram, your finished products over there.
Yeah, I love doing it. I don't know what it is. It's like sends me into like a Zen mode, you know. Gets me nice and relaxed. I sit there and I build the pieces. Get some wrestling in the background. It's nice. Gets me nice and relaxed.
Yep. It sounds like a good time in a hotel.
Yeah.
Like, because you have like that high desk, like near the TV.
So that's what I moved it up to. The hotel room I did was in this one. It had a table on wheels, so I could pull it back, get nice and close. Nice view of the TV. It was good.
That's the way to go.
The Jerry's apartment set that we talked about a couple weeks ago, that just came out the other day. Haven't found it in stores yet, so I ordered it online. Hopefully it comes pretty soon.
Awesome. Now, where's it get shipped?
I get stuff sent to the hotels.
So you're going to be at the hotel for a while then?
It depends, yeah. You can also do Amazon. They do lockers. That comes in handy a lot. Like you get like Amazon has a locker, like a electronic locker station, like a gas station or something.
Okay.
And Amazon will deliver to that. They email you a code. You go, put it in the locker. And there's your stuff. Right. Comes in handy.
All right. Life of the traveling man.
Yeah.
Things I did not know. So, all right. So we'll get into it real quick over the weekend. I had quite the birthday bash. We had fireworks.
Birthday.
We had a lot of fun stuff. We survived for a day. It was a good time. I mean, fireworks in New Hampshire, it's a different thing. 'Cause everything goes. I mean, we were lighting off things. We almost blew up the house.
Yeah.
We didn't realize that you can't put 2 of the canister fireworks in a tube.
Yeah, that sounds
because
right.
The bottom one blew up and it literally obliterated the tube, and there was just sparks everywhere. There were people just jumping for cover. It was an ugly sight.
So those must have been good ones, because let me tell you, on the 4th of July, I bought those, got rained out. You know how the fireworks stores are in New Hampshire. You go in there, everything's buy one, get one free.
Right.
So I go in there thinking everything's buy one, get one free. Picked out those because they looked cool. Get to the register. They go, these aren't buy one, get one free. I go, thought everything in the store was buy one, get one free. They go, everything is except for this one. I go, okay. All right. I'll take them both anyway. Screw it.
It was like the big boom and then like that after ones. They were really good. They lasted a while.
Might have to try and get some of those again.
Yeah.
But probably a good thing they were not done on 4th of July around the children.
Yes. No, that would have been trouble. Yeah, those are some powerful fireworks. So it was all good. I got the stomach bug the day after, though, and I was down and out for 2 days, ended up in the hospital. So I'm glad I'm here today.
Yeah, you're still kicking.
For the podcast. Yeah, it was an ugly sight. So, but we have a lot to talk about. Some quick hits again this week.
A lot of quick hits.
Quick hits.
Nothing huge, some decent sized stuff, but a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So let's get into it.
A lot on our minds.
Yes, a lot on our minds. And we're about to clear it. Let's do it.
This week's hangover.
All right, so this week's hangover, some quick hits. Lot of stuff going on, small stuff. But first thing I want to get into, Shira, because we talked about it for the past probably 2 or 3 weeks, was the Jungle Cruise. Yeah. Obviously, that came out, and we both ordered that instantly.
I was on my way to the theater, and then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going back to the hotel. Yeah. I went and got some snacks and stuff, and just did it in the hotel. They
got a thing going with this Disney Premier Access. I've bought in every single one so far, other than Cruella. I did not buy Cruella.
As likewise, same.
So, I mean, you're gonna give me $30 every single time it comes out. I guess I'll dish it out.
Yeah, and it's like so easy, especially with the pre-order. They put it there like a couple days ahead of time, and you're like, yeah, screw it.
Right. Yeah, this is during the night that we were partying all night long too. And I went to bed, and it was just on my mind. And I said order, and I lasted like 15 minutes before I passed out, so I had to rewatch it. But what did you think of it? Quick reaction on it.
Good, not great. So if anybody hasn't seen it yet, without getting too much into it, it is Pirates of the Caribbean 1.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the same exact movie, except with The Rock instead of Johnny Depp.
Right.
Almost exact.
I agree with that one. A lot of people I see online compare it to Indiana Jones, which I don't see.
I don't see even a little bit. No. I thought going in it might be like that. Coming out, nothing. It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Which, it's no surprise. It's based on a Disney ride. The thing Pirates had going, there were a lot more practical effects. It was, I'd say it's like a better looking movie. This, you could tell everything was computer animated. A lot of it felt like it was intended to be a 3D movie, and maybe that was scrapped at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because it's not in theaters or it's only in select theaters, they abandoned the 3D. But there was a lot of moments where you had that sort of effect where like something came out of the screen and it wasn't in 3D, but it felt like it was intended to be 3D. But yeah, it was very computer animated. And I think it would have been cool with some practical effects.
Yeah. I'm kind of on board with you. I actually enjoyed most of it.
Yeah.
But I really did not like the last 10 minutes. Like, it literally soured me the whole movie. I just didn't enjoy it. I felt like I was watching Frozen, but jungle themed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, see, I had to rewind because I didn't even understand like what happened. It kind of confused me. And I was like, hey, wait, what? And then it was over. And I'm like, huh? Wait, huh?
Yeah. Just the end when they get to like the spot.
Yeah.
And then how that transpires. You know, they kind of lost me there. Not only just on the special effects, which I thought were pretty bad at the end. Which weren't.
That's what I don't think the special effects were great. I think it would have been a better movie if I felt like I was actually in the jungle.
Right.
So
I agree.
I did like the way they incorporated the ride itself. That was really cool. If you've ridden the Jungle Cruise, this movie felt like the Jungle Cruise ride.
Yeah, exactly. Same sort of jokes, same
Yeah.
sort of ride, everything. Yep. It fit.
And also they incorporated Trader Sam, which Trader
Yep.
Sam's is the tiki bar at Disney, the resorts. So
Right.
that was a cool way to like a running just was nothing, and they kind of worked it in, and it was believable. So
Right. So I mean, it's worth it to check out for like enjoyment, just to sit back and watch. Popcorn movie for sure.
for sure.
I would say, I mean, you have to go off. We'll go off the $30 scale. I would say this was not the $30 scale movie that we're used to, based on what we've seen so far. I would say Black Widow was better than this for sure.
Black Widow way better. Yep.
What else was $30? Raya, way better.
Yep.
Cruella, I haven't seen.
But they're not making a Rock movie free. 0% chance. So you're paying
No
$30 for the
chance.
Rock. So
No chance. I'm just saying, in terms of quality wise.
oh, for
like
sure.
Usually the $30 movies are usually pretty good. Me and
They've
Cruella
been,
got pretty good
locked
reviews.
on. Yeah.
So
This was good though. It's I wouldn't call it bad by any stretch.
Right.
It just wasn't blow me away good.
And you're right. It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
What number of Pirates of the Caribbean are they at now? 5?
They're 5 or 6, I think.
Okay, well, this is Pirates of the Caribbean 7 then.
With the Rock though.
With the Rock. With Rock always makes everything.
And Rock was just okay in it, I thought.
Yeah. It wasn't his best.
Not his best. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's what we think about that. We won't give any spoilers. So we just want to give a reaction on what we thought about it.
Go check it out.
We'll check it out. I watched it with my 6-year-old daughter, and she freaked out. I didn't know it was PG-13.
Yeah.
We got to 30 minutes left, and she was screaming and crying because she was so scared. So I had to watch the last 30 minutes like the day after. But so don't show your children this. It is kind of a little creepy when it comes
violent.
to anybody under the age of 10. I would say don't watch it.
I do think it's funny that there was a. I will say there's like a headhunters joke in there, or a couple, and that's part of the, what they've just recently removed from the ride.
Yeah.
So it's not fit for the ride, but it's fit for the movie. All right, whatever you say.
Right.
We'll leave it at that.
It was much more intense than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be like just a fun little show, but it got a little dark.
Slow start though too.
Yes, definitely.
I think like the first 10, 15 minutes is good, but then the next 20 or 30, it's a pretty slow go.
Yeah, so. I agree. So, all right. So take it how you will. Go see Jungle Cruise if you want, but
watch
that's
it at
our
home.
opinions. One thing that does freak the hell out of me, which I can't stand anymore. So Chucky is coming to Sci-Fi as a series now.
I've been waiting for you to bring this up for weeks because I've been seeing the commercials for a long time.
And I turn it off every single time. And you know what? The first time I saw a full trailer was it because I was friggin' deathly sick on my couch from the stomach bug. And I was in so much pain I couldn't reach for the remote to change it because I've changed it every single time that it came on. And I watched it. I'm like, why is this friggin' doll coming to a series now? What do you think about this?
I'll check it out, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how far they can go with a series. Like, Chucky gonna murder like a different family every week or something?
So I'm out of the loop. I saw the first Chucky when I was a child, and I've been scarred for life, probably for like 15 years, because I saw it when I was so young. And
you had the doll for a little while?
Yeah, I had the doll. I slept in my younger sister's bedroom for about 8 years of my life because I was so freaked out about this doll jumping out of the closet. So I have never seen anything after the first Chucky, or Child's Play, what do they call it?
Yeah. There was a reboot like a year or two ago. He
hasn't died, or is this just a reboot again? Like he hasn't.
So this is like the third reboot, I think. Original Chucky, that series done.
Yeah.
Last year, year or two, they did like a high tech version of Chucky. I think like Chucky was basically like a Furby, I think. There's some computer chips involved.
Yeah.
Oh God. So I think this is a reboot of the reboot. So it's starting fresh. I think.
Now, can Sci-Fi show like the graphic images?
Sure, why not? They play them on TV and stuff.
But they should like unedited. Like I've never seen one of these things since that day.
Yeah, you saw Nick Gage on TNT last week. So.
Okay. but they can like stab people
So,
with
but I want
rulers
to know
again. And
what's a series? How does this a series like? Does Chucky like is it gonna be a storyline? Like is Chucky just gonna murder like a different group of people every week?
I have no idea. They need to end the Chucky stuff.
Well, lucky for you, this doesn't come out till almost mid-October, so you get another 5-6 weeks of these commercials.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I figured they'd be out like next week.
No, you got quite a long ways to go before this one comes out.
I think that sucks too, is because I think Sci-Fi is owned by USA, right?
Yeah,
that's why I'm seeing it all
You're
the time
seeing it
on wrestling.
non-stop on wrestling.
Yeah. So good for them, Chucky. Bring back my childhood fears and
You'll be traumatized. You'll have a nice Halloween. You can watch it Halloween night.
Yeah. My mid-30s. I'm still having friggin' flashbacks when I was 8 years old watching this show. Good for you. All right, we'll move on to something that I'm not afraid of, and that's Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
So I have not checked this out, but apparently there was a pretty impressive downloadable content that really got your feathers in a ruffle over there.
Yeah, I've been basically playing. It came out yesterday. I played for about 2-3 hours last night and about 2-3 hours today. It's pretty good. We got.
What's the big highlight of it?
Well, there's Tepig's in it. Tepig has been Tepig, my favorite Pokemon, has been added to Pokemon Snap, so that's a big plus. We got 2 new levels. You can play both as day and night. They both have a couple levels. So I have been playing about 5-6 hours, and I haven't even got through all of it yet. So that's great for free DLC. And going into this game, that's what we hoped for, was that they'd update it every now and then with DLC, and that's come true. So it's great.
Yeah, they had to with this game too, because it's one of those short games that
I don't think it was that short, but I mean,
it wasn't that short. But for a Pokemon series, there's a lot of potential. I'm glad they're
tons of
sticking up with
potential.
what they told.
Yeah, like they added 2 or 3 levels, but they only added like 20 Pokemon, so that brings the total up to like maybe 200-ish. So they still got like 600 more to go. So they could put, as long as they can crank out DLC, I hope they will. I mean, I don't know how Nintendo works with that stuff. Like maybe this one was free. So maybe this was the primer to be like, hey, we gave you, this is what a DLC is going to be. Next one's going to cost a couple bucks, but I'll pay it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. It's a great time consuming, no thinking game.
One of the features added to one of the levels, which I was not that really into going into it, was you actually are a shrunken version of the like cardigan or whatever. So all the Pokemon look like giants. And I was like, all right, it's kind of gimmicky. I don't know how it's going to work. Turns out it's actually really, really cool. And it seems like in the storyline dialogue, it seems like it's something they're going to reincorporate into all the already released levels. So that'll add a whole new dynamic to the game as well.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited about it. I've been getting tons of gameplay out of this game. Yeah.
Keeps you happy. It's all that matters.
Keeps me real happy.
So we'll stay with, no. Let's move on to Disney real quick. So obviously a lot has come on with the at Disney parks, the Galactic Star Cruiser hotel experience, whatever they want to call it. So obviously new information has come out. Why don't you let us know what's going on there, Schubert?
We're getting a lot of park news the last couple days, weeks. I heard it sounds like we're going to be getting even more park news in the next couple weeks. So it's a really exciting time. Before we get to the Galactic Cruiser, it sounds like I'm finally going to be able to get my annual pass.
Yeah, October, right?
They have said before the 50th anniversary, they will reoffer them to Florida residents. So hell yeah, I'm finally getting my pass. But yeah, the Galactic Cruiser, they announced some details. And if you want to visit this, I hope you've been saving up.
It's like $2,000 a night, right?
It's about $2,000. It depends. But
yeah,
for 2 people, for 2 nights, it comes to about, I think it's $1,100 a person a night.
Yep.
So what is that total? It's about $4,500.
Right.
A family of 4 for 2 nights, I know it's about $6,000.
Yeah.
Now, is there any experience at Disney that you'd pay $6,000 for?
Not off the top of my head.
No. And so, as cool as this all looks, the price is just silly to me.
Well, you knew they were going to do this because it's a minimum of a 2-night stay.
No, it's only a 2-night stay.
Right. To get the whole thing. Like, apparently it's more. They give you all this other stuff.
Yeah, there's add-ons and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're there for 48 hours, basically. Or if 48. It might be like 36. Or I don't know how they work it.
They're going to get it, though. That's the thing.
Oh, they're easily going to get it.
I mean, you think even if you were to stay at the Floridian for 2 nights, the Floridian alone is probably at $1,000 a night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're spending $2,000, for 2 nights at Floridian, or you can upgrade that for another $2,000. So you stay at the Star Cruiser with the experience. It's not a question for me.
Okay.
So, obviously, I wouldn't do it for a while because I feel like it's going to be crazy. Can they get this price forever, though? They have to drop it down and imagine after the first year.
I imagine it has to go down. Just
right.
It just seems silly. I don't know. So the thing I don't like about it is I've seen sort of sample itineraries. You're completely scheduled. Like every half hour of your day for 2 days is scheduled.
Right.
I don't like that even a little bit.
Right.
That's too much for me. And it's not even like, oh, go do this for 2 hours. Go do this for 2 hours. You're breaking it down to the half hour. Like, here's a 15-minute experience. Here's a 15-minute experience. That's cool and all. It's too much.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah.
So, and I'm trying to think with like a schedule that intense, who's the target for this?
It's just super fans.
Because, I mean, you're not getting that. Like a 6-year-old is not going to have the attention span for that.
No chance. They're going for Star Wars super fans only.
That's only. But it's like a lot of it's geared towards kids. So it's like a 10-year-old, they're the one. It just seems like a really zeroed in target audience to me.
Yeah. Well, you got the rich families who has 10 and 6-year-old kids.
Yeah.
You're looking for something different and new that not many people can do. I mean, it seems like the perfect thing.
Yeah, because I think the schedule, basically you have the first day is mostly the Star Cruiser. You're at the hotel, like it's like an orientation, then a whole bunch of crap there, and then dinner, and then so that's basically the first day. The second day they shuttle you to Galaxy's Edge, where you have some more experiences there, shuttle you back, dinner, sleep, etc., and then it's over.
Right.
So it's a lot for me. It's way too much for 2 days to justify it.
Yeah, but maybe we're gonna do it
eventually. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I feel like there's gonna be a night where somebody's gonna leave a good review on this. Like, this is the greatest experience of their life. I mean, it should be like, all right, we'll go.
One thing about it that does look incredible is the dining.
Yeah,
I did see some of the pictures and some of the like sort of sample menus, and it looks like an experience. So from a dining standpoint, it looks totally worth that.
Okay.
But the little sort of experiences, I don't know. Basically,
wait, hold on. Does it include the food?
Yes.
So, all right. So now we're talking numbers here. So now we're talking food and numbers, Disney-wise.
You're saying it might not be that bad.
I mean, I go to a restaurant with my family at Disney. I'm not leaving there under a minimum of $250. Character dining, $300.
Yeah,
it's $70 a person.
Okay.
So, if you're spending $300 for each meal, when it comes to if you want to do the good meals, that can add up very quickly.
And when you're thinking about it too, it does get you admission that one day at Hollywood Studios.
Okay, so there's another $600 for a family of 4 at least.
So I think at the family of 4, I think the cheapest you can get it with people, it comes out, it breaks down to $750 a day for 2 days. So the cheapest you're doing it is $1,500 a person.
Okay, that's including the park, which is $150.
Yeah.
Meals,
$75
a person, so that's $150 for each meal. So that's I don't know. If you break it down, mean,
You're getting closer.
You're getting closer. So it's a big number to justify, but when we start looking at what it costs to go to Disney when it comes to park prices, meal prices, experience prices, so
you might be able to twist your arm. But for me, it's a way off. I'm gonna make it to Avengers Campus in California before I do this for sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll stick with Star Wars real quick. So you told me that they tried to get Luke Skywalker onto the What If series, which I believe comes out next week.
The 11th, I believe.
Yeah. So next week, and it was a no-go.
No-go. It sounds like there's been quite a few of these lately where like different Disney properties have been trying to get the other properties in. Like there was a Ryan Reynolds. He tried to get his Bambi incorporated into Deadpool or vice versa. They were like, absolutely not. So the idea was that What If wanted to get Luke Skywalker in there, and basically this is going to be MCU canon. So then it would in turn make Luke Skywalker and Star Wars canon in the Marvel universe. That's where I see it the no-go. That would just be too much, I think. I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool on paper to think like, oh, galaxy far, far away. It's the same universe as Marvel. But Thanos snapped out half the universe. Like, how would they work that in? Like,
right.
It's just there's too much. The stakes are too high. They can't do it. It'd be stupid. I think it would be cool, like, you know, like a one quick thing. Like, you remember E.T. was in Phantom Menace?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. I don't want it to happen. I think it would be cool for about 30 seconds. And then,
right. Do you have any expectations for the show in general?
I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great, I think. A lot of the voice actors. You might be excited. It seems like Haley Atwell might be a sort of a center point.
Well, I'm in. 100%.
They said they've already confirmed she will be in every season that ever comes out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's going to be like a reason that she ties it all together, or if it's just going to be a coincidence thing or what. But they have said that she will be in every season. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm in with that. I mean, Haley Atwell's amazing. Yes. You know me.
We get a lot of that. We get Chadwick Boseman. He will be voicing the Black Panther in a couple episodes. I think it's like 4 episodes, so his final stuff.
Yep.
So that'll be cool. I got high hopes for it. I think it's gonna be great.
All right, good. It's good to see another Disney Plus Marvel show come out.
Something to keep us busy for a couple weeks till we get more.
Right.
With Shang-Chi's, that's only a month away now.
Yep, it's gonna come very fast after the end of this month.
Yeah,
all the new stuff. So I'll go with my first thing that I'm excited for. Then I'll go with yours. So the Cobra Kai, they released a teaser trailer today, which basically announcing that it's coming out season 4 in December. Are you excited for that? Have you watched the last 3 seasons?
No, I haven't got up. It's on the list there, but
the show's awesome.
You keep giving me shows. I keep adding a list.
I actually didn't want to watch it for a while. I think I got so bored one day that I put it on, and I think I watched all 3 episodes in 2 days. Real good show. So I'm excited how far they can go with it, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, everybody seems to like it. I mean, it's one of those shows that it doesn't seem to have like a huge like production budget, or is that the right word? But like,
yeah, it does.
Somehow stuck around and clawed its way and made it to season 4, and people love it. So it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
Yeah. So they did well with taking The Karate Kid, which is obviously a low budget film, and they took it to the next level. So they tied everything in. So I'm excited for that. Netflix, for me, I haven't seen anything good on it.
Sorry, I just found money in my pocket. That's always a fun thing.
That's always a good thing. But what good has Netflix put out recently?
So I logged on by accident the other day.
Yep.
And realized I hadn't watched anything on Netflix since The Office has left.
Yeah. So you just found nothing new?
You looked for anything? Months. That's been months now.
Right.
So I haven't watched. I don't know why I pay for it.
I'm the same way. I don't get it. Like, I like Ozark, which is coming out. Cobra Kai is coming out. Stranger Things coming out. But
Stranger Things, they said we're getting some news this week, I think.
Yeah, but we're basically paying for Netflix subscription for an entire year to wait for our one next season. So you're right.
I'm out on Netflix until the Pokemon series comes out. Then I'm back in.
Back in. They always find a way to
until
get
they cancel it, and then I'm back out.
So. All right, last thing. So you told me, I haven't seen this yet, but Doctor Who is moving on from Jodie Whittaker.
They're moving on. It was expected because 3 has been sort of the max, it seems, for any of the Doctors. So that was expected, but they also said the showrunner, I think it's Chris Chibnall.
Yep.
Maybe I'm saying that wrong. He's out too.
Okay.
And
so they're going to move on from both.
For me, that's sort of the more exciting part. Jodie, I haven't watched this series
since Jodie took over, so you've been watching it in 3 years.
Yeah, basically. But it hasn't been that great. I mean, the last Capaldi season wasn't that good. It was okay.
Right.
So then this series comes along. This guy, I wasn't hot on him going in. It seemed like every episode he'd written or directed or was a part of was an episode I did not like and was not a well-received episode. So I'm more excited that he's out. Hopefully we get somebody new. Bring back Russell Davies. See what he's up to.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I didn't think I was going to stop watching Doctor Who, but I haven't watched it since Jodie took over. It's nothing against like a female becoming the Doctor.
It just like seems like it's so disconnected from the past.
It seemed like it was forced, and
it seems like it's a different show than the other ones.
Right.
Like even I've watched a couple episodes. It's shot differently, it seems. Mm-hmm. Like the tone is different. The music's different. It just feels like a completely different show.
Right.
I'm hoping the new, whoever they bring in to be the new showrunner, they take us back a few pegs. I don't know if it's like the budget, it's higher budget, lower budget, whatever.
Well, it has to be a higher budget that they're using. That's probably why it's affecting it.
Exactly. So
I've
seen some interesting takes too. This upcoming season, it's going to be a one long story arc instead of, individual episodes.
Yep. Okay.
So it's going to be just one story the whole season. And that they said that's because of COVID.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work. I could be wrong. Like you need to have standalone episodes.
Right.
That's what makes Doctor Who, I guess. People are probably screaming at their computers right now. Oh no, they've done this before. I like standalone episodes.
I'm the same way because they go from basically, we'll say villains to villains. It's hard to incorporate that into one single flow of a show.
Right. Especially this upcoming one too. They're already speculating who it could be. They have done Daleks to death over the last couple of years. They can't be Daleks. All right, Cybermen, that's done to death as well.
Right.
The only thing, if it's Angels, count me in. But
yeah, Angels are always a good time.
That'd get me back in, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So we'll see what happens from here on out. I've heard some interesting takes on the whole thing. They're saying maybe the BBC has sort of run its course, and it would be better suited for a streaming service.
Yeah,
where they can, do the production differently, give us like a more consistent schedule. That's always been an issue with what did they take a year off and then come back for 6 weeks, take it 2 years off, come back for a special.
I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, every big thing is going to the streaming service anyway, so get some more versatility. I could see that happening for sure.
Yeah, so this is going to be big changes. Likely we won't see these changes. I'd say at least 2 years at this juncture. We still, I don't think, even have a release date for this upcoming series. I think it's soon, but not set in stone.
Yeah.
After that, they'll probably do some sort of move, some sort of extended break like they usually do between Doctors. So I think we're probably 2 years from seeing this. So it's not really anything to worry about now. It's just something fun to speculate.
Right. Well, maybe they'll get back to Doctor Who at some point.
Yeah,
'Cause we
I
were
hope so.
we were obsessed for a while, but
It'll be
all right.
cool. It'd be cool to see. I think the 60th anniversary is coming up next year. So we'll likely get some sort of special. Hopefully, David Tennant or Matt Smith is involved.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. So, all right. So that's this week. Quick hits, I guess. Somewhat quick.
A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff
A
going
lot
on.
of stuff we had to talk about. But let's get into RIP. We'll get back on track here and go from there. I mean, you knew it was coming. You knew we were going to wrestling first thing eventually. So
I was going to say, can you just...
I tried. I was going to, but it... Yeah. Sorry.
What is this? No RIP video?
What's going on here?
You messed up your video?
I don't know. It's not working.
Uh-oh.
It says it's a video.
Boom. Now I can sing the song. I can be like, dun, 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 dun.
That's strange. I don't know how to play it. Oh, well,
There you have it.
Well,
All right.
Bob, you know what? I was just praising StreamYard for updating their interface.
It's not working for you.
Now it's not working.
You played the video at the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah. That's strange. But anyway.
Actually, no, you didn't, did you?
At the beginning, yeah. We did
Okay.
this week's hangover.
It's just this one.
Oh, just hit a button. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work. So,
Oh, well.
anyway, so
Pretend we played the video.
that's the best part of doing the.
Those of you with Spotify aren't missing anything.
Yeah, nope. So, Bobby Eden, also known as Beautiful Bobby Eden, he was part of one half of the Midnight Express.
Yeah.
So he was a big deal when it came to the wrestling. Considered probably top 3 best tag teams of all time. I would say top 5.
Yeah, usually it's them, Dudley Boys, Rock and Roll Express, Heart Foundation. That's about the top 5. But yeah, before my time, sort of. So not really too much in the know. No, it was a big deal. Always hear about the Midnight Express. Saw them wrestle, I think, at the AEW not that long ago. It was about a year ago.
Yep.
They got their asses kicked. So that he was doing okay then. So sad to see him go.
Well, he was pretty young, right?
Yeah, I think he was only 62.
Yeah.
And his partner, Rick Morton, he still goes. I saw him wrestle last weekend.
Yeah, he goes.
Yes, so.
Yeah. So anyway, so
RIP. I feel like it's wrestlers too often, and that's a theme. Yeah. It's a sad
there
thing
were
about
like
the
4
business.
wrestlers that passed away too.
Yeah, it seems like we don't go too long without losing somebody in the wrestling industry.
Right.
So hate to see it. Hate to feature it so much on RIP. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yep. The good news is, though, there's no actors, actresses, or musicians that passed away in the past week. So, all right. So let's move on to the beer of the week. I hope this plays because I need to actually get the beer. If not,
yeah, I'll entertain the crowd.
Let's do it. So, beer of the week.
Bump, 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 bump. Dan is still working to get his beer. I know it's been a couple weeks, but he finally has done it. He has finally gotten a new beer from his guy.
Yes, it's from Ahmad. And I know he's watching, so Ahmad, I'm sorry for blowing you off the past few weeks, but he told me that this is one of the best beers that he got. So he actually went to the back, grabbed this for me, because he hasn't put it out yet. So this is called, from Equilibrium, Astrophysics.
All right. For the nerds out there.
Yes. IPA from New York, I think. Yeah, Middletown, New York. All right, he promised me.
If I remember correctly, your last one from him was a really high score.
Really high score, yes. Pour this in here.
Pour it out. Well, Dan's pouring that. I'll let you guys know. we are here for the third flavor from the Bud Light Seltzer Summer Pack. This
What
week
flavor is that?
Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
Yeah, so blue raspberry is always a go-to flavor. You know, when you get like a slush puppy or something, any sort of artificial flavor, blue raspberry has got to be at the top of the list.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen it in seltzer form yet, though.
Yeah, I keep looking for what you got everywhere I go. I've never seen it.
Yeah, hard to find.
So, all right. I'll do mine first. You do yours. The bubble gum.
All right, yeah,
Souvenir
cheers.
cup here. 6.5% IPA. Looks pretty thick. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, this smells like a blue raspberry.
Ooh. It's hoppy. It is hoppy.
You don't look like you love it.
It's not my favorite. Oh, not my favorite.
Astrophysicists, those nerds.
I mean, it's good. Definitely good, but it's very thick. You know how usually with an IPA, it's only 6.5%. It's not like it's a 8.9 or 9% beer. It feels like I'm drinking like a smoothie of a beer. Super thick. The taste is really good, but the texture is different.
All right.
So I'm going to give the... What's that?
What's this? I was going to say, so these astrophysicists got the formula wrong.
They got the formula wrong. They got the taste right, but the texture wrong. So I'm going to give it a 7.1.
Okay, respectable score still.
Still, because the taste is actually really good because it's got some good flavors to it. It's not overpowering. It's hoppy, but flavorful. Got some fruit in there. It's just the thickness of it.
Thickness is something I don't think when I think beer.
Yeah. It's well, if you were to have like a stout or something, that's a...
Yeah, like foamy.
Thickness.
Yeah.
It's almost like a stout IPA.
Interesting.
Yeah. So why don't you give us your take on your blue raspberry Bud Light salsa?
It smells like blue raspberry. So. Yeah, that tastes like liquid. Like if you think of like blue raspberry syrup, like that's what it tastes like.
Well, they're spot on then.
Oh, they nailed it. Yeah, that's good. But it goes back to you can still taste whatever makes the Bud Light seltzer.
Yeah, it's got that weird aftertaste.
It's a little bit of the weird. Yeah, it's there, and the flavor's good. But I couldn't drink a ton of them. But the blue raspberry flavor sticks around for a while. I like that.
Yeah.
But you can, whatever it is, you still get that Bud Light. I could drink a bunch of them, but every sip I'll be like, there's something off.
Right. So what do you give for rating for your score?
I'll give it a 7.1. I'll go with it right there with you.
Okay, now there were 3 flavors in there, right?
Yep.
Can you name off 1 to 3? Top 1, 2, 3?
Yep, and that's why this got a 7.1. I put it right in between. The best was the Summer Ice.
Yep.
That was in the 8s. This is in the 7s.
The Cherry Limeade.
The Cherry Limeade is in the 6s. I might have to revisit that one, though. I think it was because it was not cold.
Right.
I think that would probably be tied-ish with this, maybe a little lower, but not significantly lower.
Okay.
The Summer Ice, that was the cream of the crop. That's going to be the one limited edition. I might save one of those and keep it around. People are going to be looking for it in years to come. Say, I need to get my hands on one of these.
Well, now you got the entire reviews of that special edition, which I can never find. Bud Light seltzers.
Made it 3 weeks. We might have to change it up next week or something. I might have to figure something else out. So.
Find another special edition nobody else can find. I say you do it.
I'll look.
Okay.
But yeah, if this blue raspberry, like the Bomb Pop, I said.
Yeah.
If White Claw put out this flavor, I don't know if I'd drink anything else ever again. That would be my go-to drink. I don't know why we haven't seen seltzer and blue raspberry.
That's a good question. I feel like that should be a common answer.
Right. Like, wouldn't you say, like, if you
flavor.
went to, like, a candy or something, like a fake candy or something?
Right.
Blue raspberry is always the most popular one.
Right. Instead, they're putting out, like, ruby grapefruit and all this other weird stuff.
No,
So,
I want my blue raspberry.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into trivia time. You ready?
I guess so. Tied.
Oh, it's Bobby did it again. Well, let's get into trivia. Where is it?
Duh.
Oh, I think trivia.
You're struggling over there.
I am.
Huh?
I don't understand what's going on here. Stump the shoe. All right, Schubert. Stump
Had an
the shoe
okay
time.
showing last week.
Yeah, what do you get? 2 or 3?
I think so. Yeah, right in that range. I'm shooting for a 4. I need a 4. I haven't had a 4 week in a long time.
Well, I think you're in luck because I felt bad, and I say this every single week. I felt bad, but this is really your time to shine, I think.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Question number 1. What wrestling company did Bobby Eaton start his career with?
Start. Ooh, it's tough. But I got to say, the answer has to be NWA.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I knew you could get that one. Cheers on that one. All right.
A lot of territories back then. But I figure if you're asking it, it had to be that one. You weren't going to say like Smoky Mountain Wrestling or something.
Right. No. And NWA, I think, is having their 73rd annual pay-per-view end of this month, right?
It's coming up,
years?
I
That's
think.
insane.
Yeah. It's not, but it's hard to explain, but it's not really like a comp. It is, but it isn't.
But still, it's been around forever. I mean, Ric Flair
obviously.
made his name off of it. I mean, he's an old man.
Yeah, but it's you're gonna have to watch Heels coming up in a few weeks. We'll probably talk about that next week.
Yes, that'll be next week because that comes out, I think, the 15th or 16th.
15th or 16th. But that kind of goes into the territory days where like
Right. That's how it
everything
started.
was part of the NWA. but
Right.
wasn't called the NWA.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely territories back then. So, all right, ready? Question number 2.
Bring it on.
What is Chucky's favorite game?
Want to play a game?
Well, that's not the name of the game.
I
What's
know,
his
but that
favorite game?
isn't that what he says?
Yeah, he's a friggin' creepy little doll.
Is it a board game?
It's not a real. I don't know. I've never heard of this before.
Is it Tiddlywinks?
No, it's called Hide the Soul.
Hide the Soul.
Apparently, in Child's Play number 2, that's what he talked about. His favorite game, Hide the Soul.
Okay, it's not hide and seek.
It's close.
Would you have given me credit for hide and seek?
I probably would have.
Because that's what I was going to say, but until
Yeah.
I asked about the board games.
Well, you got it wrong. So take a sip.
Want to play a game? I'm trying to haunt your nightmare tonight for
Oh,
that.
God. I told you the one thing that sticks out of my head that I've had nightmares for years was when Chucky jumped out of the top part of a closet and stabbed the teacher with a ruler. I will never get that image out of my head. Ugh.
Was that the mom from Seventh Heaven? She was in one of them.
Was it? I don't know. I remember he had a train track too, and he ran somebody over the train track. Oh, God.
I wasn't a
God.
Child's Play kid. I was a Gremlins guy.
You're a Gremlins guy, yeah.
Oh, big Gremlins guy.
Yeah, I'm not a Gremlins fan either.
I want to say that's a true fact. Gremlins is the last movie I've seen in the theaters.
No, you saw something before that. I thought you saw something at Disney or Universal.
Yeah, it was Gremlins.
I know you saw that there. I thought you saw like a big movie.
I may have, but I don't think
All right.
maybe not.
Fair enough.
I do
All
know
right.
I saw Gremlins in the theaters.
You did. Question number 3. What is Carnage's real name?
Cletus Cassidy.
Correct.
Oh, we forgot to talk about that, but we still brought it up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The Venom trailer's out. Go watch it. It's really cool. I wanted to dislike the first film, but turned out I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Had some problems, but it was a fun movie.
Venom, I feel, is always fun, but he's gonna be a hard one to bring into the whole. I don't know. He's one of those guys. He's an outsider, so it has to be a standalone movie all the time
for the most part.
But yeah, I watched the trailer. The trailer looked great.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
I was a big Carnage guy when it came
Carnage is just a pure psychopath, and Woody Harrelson is the perfect person to be just a pure psychopath.
Yeah. So that comes out. When does that come out?
It's fairly soon, I think. Like October,
next couple of months, yeah. Streaming service, or is that going to be only theaters?
Sony. So what would Sony be?
I think Sony would be theaters.
Yeah.
So they're like F9.
So it could be HBO Plus.
But F9 didn't go to HBO, did it?
I don't know. F9 is available to stream though.
Where?
I don't know, but I came up last night and I clicked on it and it was like, watch it.
Okay.
I think you had to pay, but it's streaming now. So I don't know if they're maybe just not advertising that.
Right.
But it's there. So.
Okay. All right, question. Schubert, you've already got 2 questions right. It's a freebie. Right. Question number 4. Who played the 9th Doctor?
9th. 3rd. I got to do my homework. Christopher Eccleston.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. I got 3. Yeah. I like how you take a sip of beer every single time you get it right.
I'm just so used to getting them wrong.
Or it's like an excitement thing, I think.
It could be that. Celebrating. Yeah.
All right. So you got 3 right already.
I'm going to hit that 4.
All right. Question number 5. What is the name of the dojo run by both Daniel and Johnny?
This is one that I don't know, but I know from seeing, like I've seen it before. So like when you tell me this answer, I'm going to be like, but I don't know. It's like Karate Kai.
No, it's Miyagi-Do. Oh, Miyagi-Do.
No, so I wouldn't have got that. I was wrong. Wouldn't have got that.
But all right, fair enough.
I got to get this to save 4.
You got this one, I think. This one has nothing to do with what we talked about at all, but I feel like let's talk about wrestling for a little bit. Who did John Cena fight on his WWE TV debut?
Kurt Angle.
Correct. All right, there you go. There's the sip, the victory sip for Schubert. That was very impressive. You got 4 out of 6.
4 out of 6. That was a good showing.
Yep.
You hit your sweet spot.
Yep. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to get questions that normal people don't get.
Right. And not gimmies.
Yep.
The Carnage one, that was a nice one. If we had talked about Carnage, it would have made more sense, but we forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. We were planning on it.
I had a whole list of things. I also didn't talk about the Lord of the Rings series.
Yeah, so we had some other stuff.
Yeah, it was some other stuff, but we're going.
It was a busy week. So
yeah, a lot of small stuff, nothing big.
Yeah.
But so let's go on tap the weekend though.
Yeah, let's go.
We have a lot of stuff to talk about there. Let's see if this video actually works or not.
Dude.
All right, Schubert. So what's on tap for your weekend here?
Not a whole lot. I got to do a little bit of work, but other than that, I'm going to be watching Suicide Squad,
which came out at 9 p.m. today.
Yeah, I think HBO Max has issues with that. It seems like every week, whether it's intentional or an accident, or it seems to be time zone related.
Right.
I think the last big movie, I think it was Fast. No, we just said that. But
no, it was
what was the last big one?
Was it the Snyder's Cut? That came out early?
Maybe it was. Yeah. No, that was that one. That one came out like stupid. That one came out. It was like
maybe Wonder Woman.
That was like a children's movie.
Yeah, maybe it was Wonder Woman.
Like, maybe, but yeah, it was a sort of this similar thing.
Right.
I think they just set it to Friday, and it like whenever Friday strikes midnight in Europe, it leaks or they screw it up constantly. I think, but It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'll probably
Doesn't
watch that.
change
tonight.
anything. Yeah, I'll be watching that tomorrow. Maybe get nice and lubed up. Then Saturday, I'm going to be watching GCW. It seems to be my weekend just about every weekend now. I think I'm an Ultra Violence fan, and there's no going back.
Yeah. The GCW, I'm 100% in. And there is a tag team title match that is Mance Warner, Matthew Justice against Alley Catch and Effie.
Oh, I can't wait.
That might be one of the best matches. So if you don't watch wrestling, we say this every
week. Sorry, folks.
If you don't like watching wrestling, please, for the love of God, buy GCW and watch that match. And if you don't like it, come back and send us a message to say you didn't like it, because I guarantee you're going to love it.
It's going to be fun, and it's going to be ultra violent.
Right. That's all I need out of it.
Yeah. I'm hoping we go back to kind of the last GCW was kind of like their big production. I'm hoping we go back to like the high school gymnasium with a camcorder this week.
Well, they're calling it No Signal in the Hill, so I feel like it might be the camcorder style.
Yeah, we might not actually have any signal. So it's in California though. So
right.
It's in like Hollywood Hills. So
yeah.
So I think they'll have service. But
I'm very excited for this.
We spared everybody our wrestling roundup this week. We talked about going to like a 5-minute. We did none. So we earned it right now.
We get the end to talk about wrestling. That's all there is.
So that'll be Saturday night. Doesn't come on till 10 o'clock. So I am going to be obliterated.
Oh yeah. It's going to be bad.
No chance I remember the main event. What's it going to come on at like 2 o'clock? These GCW shows seem to go for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah. They go forever. So.
You're right, though, that Mance Warner and Matt Justice versus Effie and Allie. That was the match on my radar as well.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be insane. So, all right. So, something to look forward to.
Other than that, plan? Not much else going on.
Yeah. Not have much either.
Yeah, Suicide Squad looks great. Reviews are great. I can't wait. We'll see. I might do it tomorrow. I might save it so I can get nice and lubed up during it. Seems like a movie you want to have a couple of drinks for.
Yeah.
You know, James Gunn's style of dialogue and jokes and stuff. It's going to be basic. It's going to feel a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. So, all right, everybody watch it. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Been slacking a little bit lately, but
yeah, I know. We say this every week. We need to get better at this goddamn social media stuff.
Maybe somebody leave some comments. Maybe we'll get better at it.
That's true. Frank. All right. We'll see you guys next week. And good night, nerds.
That's it. Stay thirsty, nerds.